Welcome back to the channel for episode 10 in my off-season series, Bodybuilding with Crohn's Disease. For a full training explained video, the last one in this mini-series, shoulders and arms. Then we're going to be getting back to some digestion videos here soon, but enjoy this training session. Make sure to warm up your entire shoulder girdle as normal before going into your first medium movement of shoulders. We're starting our shoulder workout with a very high incline shoulder press, roughly about 75 degrees, so there is some engagement from the chest, but with the way my shoulder is structured, this is almost completely the front delts. The goal here is 2 hard, straight sets right out of the gate. No fancy techniques, just grinding through a couple of reps at the end of each set. These 2 sets are shown backwards, but for your first set you want to get just under 10 reps, and your second set over 10 but still below 15 reps for your first 2 top sets of the day. Let's get it going. Next up are a variation on a lateral raise that's been my bread and butter for the past few months. These cuffed one-arm lateral raises are a great option for the shoulders and the side delts, but I wouldn't recommend doing them unless you feel like you have a mastery on the regular 2-handed dumbbell standing lateral raise for the shoulders. The goal is the same. I'm still braced between my entire torso, but you can tell that I use the cable stack to lean my body just a tad to make sure there's always tension on the lateral delt. Here I'm only going for 2 heavy top sets, and unfortunately, being in a gym I'm not used to, I undershot the weight. But the intensity is still the goal, so I went until I could grind out a few reps at the end of each set and really took my time with the execution. Keep your core braced, your glute flexed, and your weight almost 100% in the side of the arm that you're pulling across with. You shouldn't feel the tension leave the shoulder at any point. Breathe in as your arm comes down and push the breath out hard as you raise the arm up into the maximum range of motion. You don't want to go too high and engage the front delt. Next up, we have a 2-arm overhand grip tricep pushdown for 2 straight hard sets. After finishing off the shoulders with a couple more sets not shown here, we move on to blast the biceps and triceps. Once my form was locked in with this exercise, the loading and pace became more of a focus. Notice how I tried to pinch my elbows into the same location throughout the entire exercise. So on the way up I can achieve a full stretch in the muscle belly, and all the way down I can get a full shortening of the muscle belly and a full contraction. Once you've nailed the form with this, don't be afraid to load up and go a little bit wider with your grip. I would also suggest using a handle attachment that rotates freely in the middle so there is less stress on your wrists. After 2 straight heavy sets, the tricep should be engorged with blood and nice and warm. So we're going to transition over to a 1-arm exercise and go into an overhead tricep dumbbell extension. Now if you watch closely, there will be extended stretches and holds in this position, similar to the Doggcrapp or DC training style, which I'll have linked below in the description if you want to check that out. One slow and perfect set in each arm for 10 to 12 reps. I adjusted with my right arm a second time to make sure I could match the reps, and you should do the same if you find there's an imbalance between your 2 arms. I wouldn't do this at the start of a tricep workout. With the amount of extension and stretch in the muscle, you want to make sure they're nice and warmed up before performing any overhead tricep movements. For the last arm exercise of the workout, we have some cable curls. Now if I was in my usual gym setup, I would use the incline setup with 2 different cable systems for each hand. But not to worry, it was easy to make an adjustment and find a suitable path with this regular cable curl at the same position before where we were with triceps. Three full hard straight sets for this one, a little bit more than usual, but this is the only exercise for biceps for the day. So as long as you go through the full range of motion and fall within these 3 rep ranges, your biceps should be toast by the end of just these 3 sets. I'd love for you guys to give this workout a try. So shoot me a message and I'll give you the full workout breakdown, and then let me know afterwards what you guys think. Comment down below what other workouts or training you'd like to see, whether it be the more detailed work or the heavy training, and stay tuned for the rest of the digestion mini-series. Have a great day, everybody.